Hey, what's up, guys? Sitting here taking a little break from work. Figured to make a video. So I work with Symmetry Financial Group. Been here a little under half a year now. But I waited to make this video till I had some time in. Got a little seasoned. I'm seeing a lot of negative ass videos on YouTube about people complaining they didn't make it, or so-and-so wasn't good, or my contract was being held up. There's a lot of bullshit out there on YouTube. I'll try to give my best, unbiased opinion about SFG. But I know before I came here, I interviewed with Family First Life, American Income, and a few others things I found on ZipRecruiter, Craigslist, whatever. Over the past year or two, I've interviewed with multiple insurance companies, agencies, wherever you want to call it. And none of it was appealing at all until I found Symmetry. So my other interviews at places, they expected me to build, or for managing, they expected me to give downlines my business, or you weren't earning all of what you wrote, wasn't really any trips, vacation incentives, whatever. Then I found Symmetry. The first person I interviewed with was in a suit and tie. I don't really care for that. I'm pretty casual. So I just try to be respectful, passed up on their agency. Then I found my upline now, David Hadley. And it was a life changer. This dude's sitting back all goofy and just kidding around, but he was still serious at the same time, but kind of explained the opportunity to me. And of course, you are your own boss at the end of the day here. You are 1099, independent contractor, whatever you want to call it, self-contractor. But I like the idea of getting paid what you're worth. Meaning, if you have a $10 an hour work ethic, you're probably going to only be bringing home a couple $100 every week. That's what I love about this place. You get to pretty much buy your income, or write your own paychecks. However you want to say that. You can buy your promotions pretty much. I don't know what's considered proprietary and all that stuff to the company, so I'm not going to go into too much detail. I don't want to get in trouble from anyone high up in Symmetry. If you're watching this video, I'm just kind of trying to discredit most of the rumors I see out there. As far as my contracting stuff, there were a few that took long, but it was a lot to do with E&O insurance. And when you have thousands of people trying to be contracted into the same carrier, because Symmetry is exploding as far as how many new agents we're getting every day, it puts a lot of stress on contracting departments with our carriers. And I do like the fact that I'm not having to pay for my contracts. They're not, I guess they could be canceled anytime. I'm not married to anybody. So I do like that. The overrides here are nice. But I see a lot of people talking about building and pyramid scheme, all this shit. I want you to think about this. Do you think Walmart, Lowe's, Amazon, any of this stuff is not pretty much a pyramid? Do you think these people just took out millions of dollars out of their own pocket to start the company and they're still just working? No, they have employees and investors, all that shit. They didn't just pull $10 million out of their back pocket to start their company. So I don't want to hear Symmetry is a pyramid scheme. That's bullshit. I can bring on somebody, and if they just come in and bust ass, they can actually pass me up and I lose my overrides. So I don't know what other MLM or pyramid scheme company you want to, whatever you want to refer to it as, rewards people for passing their upline. It's unheard of. And as far as being an agency owner and all that stuff, you actually own a piece of the business when you hit AO, I'm pretty sure. The opportunity's phenomenal. The work-life balance is there. I scuba dive a lot. Got a couple of dogs I love spending time with, going to the park. I get to make my own, like I don't have a boss, but I call Google Calendar my boss because that tells me what to do, scheduling family time, whatever. I'm just OCD about organization. But the trips and incentives here are ridiculous and they're easy to hit. Now you got to do the work. You can't come here and be lazy and you can't have $1 million mindset with a $10 an hour work ethic. It doesn't work out that way. Don't let your expectations exceed your performance, if that makes sense to you. But the trips and incentives, like I've already gotten to go to a trip to Cabo, Mexico, just for hitting some issued paid numbers. I want a trip to Costa Rica. I'm going on in September. This is all inclusive, by the way. I'm not having to pay for nothing. So that's all. I haven't even been here 6 months, and I've already gotten like 3 trips. Get to go to St. Louis for another trip I won, like a little weekend away. And the support, and if you can't get trained here, you cannot get trained anywhere. Our training and supports, like infrastructure here is, I think, unrivaled, unmatched. Like when I was looking at joining Family First Life, it was nothing compared to this. Sure, you start off at 100% or something over there, comp, you make 100% of whatever you write, but I've heard a lot of bad reviews about that place. I've had people I know work for them, and it's all in the home. They complained that all they really had or could write was Americo. I have Americo. I like them, but that's not really the product I would be giving to a lot of healthy people. If that makes sense. We're contracted with a lot of nice carriers, and their rates are just unheard of. Our comp rates are well up there. I've made a lot of money here, enough to where I can not have to really worry about swiping my card and looking at the numbers. It's nice to kind of have that financial freedom, not being stressed out and bringing that stuff into my home life. So that's one of my favorite parts, is the trips and travel, all that. I love it. Contracting was never a big deal with me. You can get a raise every 2 months. And one of the most important, like, you're not required to build here. I don't have to go recruit people, whatever, but if all I'm doing is letting the system do the heavy lifting and just bringing people on for free passive income, why would you not want to take advantage of that? Because the moment you hit AO, like, it becomes your business. Now, if you just want to come down here and do the producer track, that's fine. Go write a shit ton of business on your own pen. You'll be paid very handsomely, and you can still get raises every 2 months. But there's so many trips, giveaways, incentives, whatever. There's recognition. I've never been a part of a company that just sends me random Yeti cups and candy, taffy, whatever. Like I actually feel wanted here, or neat, whatever. Like, I feel like family. When I was interviewing with like AIL and Family First Life, they were just like not going to really pay attention to you unless you were like some all-star. And I'm not going to really say too much about them because I don't really have much positive to say. I've not had good experiences in the past, and neither have any of my friends who have worked for any of those companies. And I actually find myself replacing a lot of FFL business. It's pretty funny because I know someone's getting mad about chargebacks. But at Symmetry, you're literally required to do nothing. If you want to come here and do nothing, go broke, that's up to you. But it rewards the people that comes here and follow. There is a system set in place. It's basically a franchise. If you just do what they tell you to do, you'll be successful. I can't explain how thankful I am enough for having the opportunity to be a part of this. This company has and still is changed my lifestyle completely. It's not even really a job anymore. It's more of just something I get to wake up and be blessed to do every day, is help families kind of make a difference. Our advanced market products and some of our programs, and then we get free policies for being a part of Symmetry, like on ourselves, where the company is protecting us. Where else do you get that? Nowhere. I don't know where you can be rewarded just for coming in, and my monthly bonuses here just for doing my job and like helping out my team, my agency, have all been very rewarding and nice. My last job didn't just give me bonus checks for doing my job. No, or the recognition or the thanks. It's unheard of. I've made friends here and family that will last a lifetime. I'm well on my way to agency owner and building a good team. It's going to last whatever. But if anyone has any questions, don't buy into all the bullshit that you see here on YouTube. A lot of these people are public successes and private failures. There's a healthy work-life balance. Maybe not so much for me because I was gung-ho on writing a lot of business, getting out of debt. And now I'm starting to see my time free up. And also bringing downlines on, like living off of passive income. It's starting to be very rewarding. And well within my first year here, I can't wait to see where I'm at. You just kind of want to keep your head down here and do the trench work for a few years, then look up and look how vastly different your lifestyle is. But don't believe none of the BS out there about Symmetry. Most of it is just because, just like any company, there is some bad apples that don't follow the system. They kind of have ill intentions. They're not really who you want to be in business with. Just come to a different agency. I'm part of, I say the best because I love my uplines all to death, but I love the agency that I'm in. All the support is there. I can't tell you how many times I've been on an appointment from somebody with the West Coast, and I've called at 11 to 12 at night, and there's always someone on there that will hop on a Zoom call with me or whatever and help if I need it. So the benefits here of this opportunity, I think, are unrivaled, just in my own honest opinion, because the difference I've noticed in my life is it's crazy compared to where I was 6 months ago in a W-2 position, making someone else rich. Now I get to the own benefits of the hard work that I'm putting in. I'm building an awesome team. And I like being able to work from home. I don't have to... Got a random call coming in, sorry. I don't have to build. I don't have to produce it. Obviously, you're not going to get paid, but if you come here and bust your butt, you'll be rewarded very greatly so. And you don't have to go in nobody's home. I can sit with people in Alaska, Hawaii, whatever, right from my bedroom. I don't know where else you can do that. I'll be in Costa Rica still running appointments. I don't know where can you go where a company will send you on vacation and you can literally come back with more money than when you left. It's unreal. So if anyone has any questions or anything about Symmetry, getting licensed, whatever, my email address is vanmetersfg@gmail.com. I'll post it in the description. But just be careful what you buy into on here. There's a lot of BS. People are just complaining because 90% of the people on here that are saying SFG didn't work out for them, or either had an upline that didn't know what they were doing, like a part of not the best agency or not the best work practices, or they're just lazy. This place just expects you to put in the work and you'll be rewarded for it. So That's all I got. If you have any questions, send me an email, text, whatever, get a hold of me, and I'll talk to y'all later. See ya. Thanks.